Welcome back to the show. Well, our fabulous fitness week continues, and today we're looking at something many of us forget to do, and that is to work out our minds. You forgot that bit, didn't you, Carl?
Well, live now, the fitness ambassador, Libby Trickett, who is at Yoga Flame Studio in Melbourne. Hey, Lib.
Good morning, guys. We are in Moonee Ponds in Melbourne, and I am with Gabor Bukovinsky, and we are talking about all things health and fitness this week. We've been having a lot of fun. We have been focusing mostly on the physical so far, but we all know it's just as important to look after our minds. And Gabor, how important is that to take care of our minds?
Libby, it's so important. We live a life of busy lives. So working, families, doing all things, and it's a lot of information coming to us every single second, huge amount. So to really start, important to focus on our mind to relax, find power and relaxation, take a moment and rest.
To slow things down. But I think you touch on a good point. We are so time poor nowadays. You know, we've got kids, we've got businesses, we've got a huge amount of things going on. How do we actually add it into our daily routine?
Very simple. It's you can sit down and do a simple meditation practice in the morning when you wake up. It doesn't have to be long at all. It could be 5 minutes. You could do it at night or before you go to bed. And anywhere. You could do it on a train. You could do it at work, in a lunch break. So it's available for you always.
Yeah, because I know that I do it on aeroplanes when I'm travelling a lot.
Yes.
But I think there is this misconception that we have to sit down for hours at a time with incense and chanting Om. You know, that's not the reality, though.
No, you can, seriously, you can sit down for 5 minutes, 2 minutes of your time and focus on your breathing. That's a good technique of relaxing the mind. So as you focus on the breath, the mind starts to settle down. Relax, and there you are.
Well, talking about the breathing, what are some of your tips to sort of start to focus on the breath and start meditating?
Simply, the breath is obviously there all the time, which we don't have to focus on, luckily.
Yes.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
But when we start to be a bit more aware, then focus on inhalation, focus on exhalation, and perhaps a little bit of simple breathing technique of focusing the breath to come down to the belly, belly rising and falling, and watch that. It's nicely open us to the breath.
So some people might be a little bit scared of heading into a yoga studio. What sort of advice can you give to those who are just beginning?
Yeah, so for beginners and anybody out there who planning to do a yoga class, head down to your local studio. Talk to your teachers, they're happy to help you, and find a class that's really right for your fitness level at this moment. Try a beginner's class. There are options there for you, and all around the country, everywhere, big cities, smaller cities, now they have yoga studios. Just head out there, feel comfortable, you're in good hands. It's a completely non-competitive environment.
Which is important because I'm competitive.
So, yeah, just head to your studio, have fun, and just go for it.
Cool. So you're going to show us a really simple yoga pose that anyone can do at home. What are we going to do?
So I thought Warrior Tube was available for most people. So if you want to do it with me.
Yes, I'd love to.
So step out with a leg. It's a quite deep step. You're going to start to bend the knee right now a little bit.
Yes.
And notice your knee will draw over the ankles.
Yes.
The outside of your left foot is pressing down.
Pressing down.
And then start to extend your arm.
Lovely.
The chin over the shoulder. Now feel the hands extending from your chest, the hips open, the thighs working. You press down through the feet and just resting, energizing belly in. There's a little bit of core involved. Good for summer.
Yes.
Good on the beach.
Good for the core.
And there you are.
Lovely.
Your Warrior Tube pose.
Oh, well, thank you, Gabor. I think we're about to go into downward dog, guys, and nobody needs to see me on television doing that. So namaste. Have a great day, guys.
Shun.
Shun.
Yeah, shun.
Shun.
What about Zsa Zsa there, lining it up?
Excellent.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
All happening.
Now it's time to get